What's up, everybody? Steve here. Welcome back to the Untitled Steve News Show. This is getting a rebrand come January 1st. So if you've appreciated Untitled Steve News, yeah, I mean, she's going to have a new name. Probably just going to be me here at the desk, same as usual. I might move the set to over there. Or I might just keep it here. I don't know. If I move it over there, I'm not going to be all in the dark in the shadows like that. Anyways, hey, listen, this past weekend... or week rather, on Friday, I think, Disney Investor Day, where they invite investors out and they say, give us your money, and in exchange, we'll put on this slate of programming for you. They announced all sorts of stuff. Yesterday, I talked about the Marvel products, the Marvel properties that I was most interested in. I power ranked, I looked at all of them, and I told you which ones I cared about, which ones I didn't care about. And then the last thing, which I don't give a shit about, is the Hawkeye series. Spoiler alert. I don't give a shit about Hawkeye. I do give a shit about Star Wars, though. I think they've been on a roll with Star Wars. The Mandalorian's been really good. They released 10 things that are going to be hitting Disney Plus and movie theaters, I think. Yeah, over the next couple of years. And some of these look really, really cool. There's no mention, really, of like a new saga. These are all sort of just playing around in the universe of Star Wars, but man, there's a lot of really cool things happening here. Some really cool names, some more detailed ideas than others. We'll just go ahead and get started with the thing that I'm most looking forward to. There's no footage for any of this stuff, but well, actually, that's not true. The last thing on here, there's footage of it, but I don't really care about it. AHSOKA, a new original series starring Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka Tano. From you know, she's like in the Clone Wars. She was in all sorts of stuff before they finally got the amazing, talented, spectacular, wonderful Rosario Dawson. I've always been a huge fan of hers, and they got her to play the character in The Mandalorian. And that episode was absolutely fantastic. Just a really great episode. And so that seems to be a bit of what they call a backdoor pilot, which is where an old school phrase where they introduce a character that the network wants to be in their own show, and then they get their own show. 9 times out of 10, those backdoor pilots were always for shows that you'd never really heard about afterwards. So anyways, Rosario Dawson, she's going to be playing the character like she did in The Mandalorian, and it specifies set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, obviously, coming to Disney Plus. So that's great. She's getting her own show. She deserves it. This is going to be awesome. She was great in The Mandalorian. Mandalorian's awesome. Next, on number 2 on my power rank would be this. There's no name for it. Don't know what it is. It's a movie, a brand new Star Wars feature with acclaimed filmmaker TAIKA Waititi is in development. That's all I need to know. That's all I have to know. We're talking about the guy who brought us Thor Ragnarok. He brought us one of my favorite indie movies from way back in the day, Shark vs. Eagle. Or Eagle versus Shark. I forgot which one it is. Flight of the Conchords. What We Do in the Shadows. I can't wait for this, man. I don't care what it is. He directed, I think, at least one episode of The Mandalorian. Plus, he voiced one of the droids. Taika Waititi can do no wrong in my estimation. He nominated for an Oscar for that one movie where that kid saw Hitler. Yeah, he's absolutely terrific. Jojo Rabbit? Is that what it's called? Anyway. Next, Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron. I think it's going to be a movie. All they did with this was, it was kind of cool because I actually did a video. Patty Jenkins, of course, lately she did the Wonder Woman movies. And then before that, she did that movie about bombs. So they did like a little video where she talks about, her dad was a fighter pilot, and she's always been looking for something, a movie where she can, talk about that. And she said she found a movie that combines both things, fighter pilots and Star Wars. And then she dresses up in like an X-Wing fighter pilot outfit as she's walking to an X-Wing. And then you see the logo. It was pretty cool. So I'm excited about that. I like Patty Jenkins. I think she's a terrific filmmaker. They really should have put her in charge of the Justice League franchise. But whatever. Next up on my power ranking of Star Wars announcements is Andor, which is like a prequel to Rogue One with Diego Luna reprising his role as Cassian. And I was not the biggest Rogue One fan, but I kind of feel like that movie had some like plot structural issues, if you will. Plus, I'm not really a fan of the lead actress. I thought that character was really underwritten, and she was not really right for that particular role. But I think that movie had all sorts of problems going into production. That's why they had a ton of like reshoots. So I'm looking forward to this. Diego Luna, I like him a lot. He was pretty good in Rogue One. Maybe this will force me to see Rogue One in a different light, perhaps. I thought Ben Mendelsohn was really good in that movie. But yeah, I don't really know what it's about. It could be cool. He says, everything I did for the rebellion. That's the quote here for Andor. So yeah, that could be cool. Next, I'm actually really excited about this one. I really don't know anything about it, but just the description and the person who is involved in it is really exciting. It's called The Acolyte. They say it's a series on Disney Plus, of course. It's a mystery thriller that will take viewers into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. And it's being created by Leslie Headland, who was the person who created Russian Doll on Netflix, which was a freaking awesome show. I can't recommend that enough. It sort of went under the radar a little bit. But yeah, this sounds cool. I mean, I don't really know what any of this stuff means. It's got stuff that I like. I like mystery thrillers. I like shadowy secrets, and I like emerging dark side powers. And I'm not exactly sure what the High Republic era is. Let's see here. The High Republic. Let's see here. Set during the High Republic, set 200 years before the events of the Skywalker saga. Okay, so that's cool. They're taking it into a different time period. That's pretty neat. Next up, this is exciting stuff. Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's getting his own series, and Hayden Christensen's coming back as Darth Vader. That's enough to bring me in, man. I feel like that dude needed some redemption for how shit on the prequels are. So it's good to see him back as Darth Vader, and Ewan McGregor's great Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's pretty exciting. So this is set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith. So that's great. I still haven't seen Trainspotting 2. Trainspotting 1 is like one of my favorite movies ever, and I never saw the sequel. Was it any good? Let me know in the comments below. After that, we've got Star Wars Visions, an original series of animated short films celebrating the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best Japanese anime creators. When I saw this, I thought of one thing: Batman Gotham Knights. It was an anime-inspired Batman animated anthology from, again, one of the top, brought to you by a bunch of the top anime directors of the time. Came out like 10 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. It was absolutely terrific, and this sounds fantastic. Don't even have to see any trailers for it for me to be on board with Star Wars Visions. That's cool. Now we're getting into like 3 of the projects that I kind of don't give a shit about. First one, this might be good. Rangers of the New Republic, an original series set within the timeline of The Mandalorian. That's cool. I don't really know any more information about it. Rangers of the New Republic, what does that mean? I don't know. Are they going to bring Cara Dune's character into this? Maybe. I don't know. Timothy Olyphant, it'd be cool to see him in a show of his own. I thought his character was pretty cool. But I mean, there's not a lot to go on here, so I don't really know. After that, the galaxy's favorite scoundrel, Lando Calrissian, will return in Lando. I was not a fan of the movie Solo. I thought that movie sucked. I like Donald Glover. I think he's fine. Lando, do I want to see this? Is just going to bring back bad memories of that movie Solo? Probably. Don't really care about it. And then finally, Star Wars The Bad Batch. An original animated series from Lucasfilm Animation. There's actually a trailer for this one, and apparently it's just a part of the Clone Wars universe of shows. And I didn't see the Clone Wars. I heard good things. None of it really seemed. I wasn't really interested in any of it. Not really a fan of the animation style. None of it really does much for me. Even Big Jeff told me that a lot of it is just filler. So, Bad Batch, hey, if you like the Clone Wars, great. Bad Batch is your thing. For me, not so much. Even the trailer was boring, in my opinion. But, you know, if you guys like it, if it's your sort of thing, that's cool. Anyways, that's going to do it. That's what I think, man. I've power ranked all 10 Star Wars projects that are on the horizon from Lucasfilm and Disney. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate it. Until next time, talk to you later.